Hi everyone, it's Jen. Last Thursday I made my way down to Albany for my pre-procedure ultrasound, and I was surprised to find out that the results came out normal, and I was disheartened and wondered if I should even get the procedure done, because the last thing that I wanted to do is to spend all this money and possibly not even have the condition. I mean, I really expected that they would see something on the ultrasound. So we ended up going through with the procedure the next day at Albany Medical Center with Dr. Siskin. And during my venogram, while on the table, my left jugular was 80% stenosed, he saw, and my right was 50% stenosed, and my azygos vein was fine. So I was really surprised then, because I can't believe that the ultrasound didn't pick that up. But I guess it happens pretty commonly, according to what they were saying. So I had the angioplasty done on my, both jugulars. And let me tell you, I was really freaked out. Like a month before my scheduled date, I would get so anxious, I would literally shake. Slightly, but I would get so anxious. And I heard people on YouTube saying that it wasn't a big deal, and thank you so much for your videos. They really helped. It helped me to make my decision. And you know what they're saying is right, because the procedure is really so simple. When I was done, Dr. Siskin looked at me and said, "Okay, we're all done." And I said, "Oh, that wasn't bad." And he said, "Good." I mean, it's funny, but I was really surprised at how simple it was. And it didn't even seem, it only took 44 minutes or 45 minutes for mine. It didn't even seem that long. Getting ready for it took longer than the actual procedure. And then I just had to go into the recovery room and lay down flat for a while. They checked my vitals a few more times, checked the area where they put a little nick in the groin area to go up. That was no big deal whatsoever. I didn't have any issues from that. I didn't have a bruise or anything at all. You literally left with a Band-Aid, just like everybody says. And so the first 2 days I had a lot of energy. But to be honest, I didn't have any of my 5 children with me. It was just my husband and I. We weren't really expending any energy. So we got back home, and all this week I have been so exhausted. I feel like I've been even worse than I was before. And I just was like, wow, I can't believe this. However, today, I have a lot of energy suddenly. And I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night, and I was up at 4:45 this morning. I just couldn't sleep anymore. And I got up and got a ton of stuff done in the house before anyone else was even up. And I'm still raring to go, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon. I don't feel exhausted or crashing down or anything. And I just hope and pray that this keeps up. It'll be so great. So I'm hopeful. I mean, the doctor said that it could take a month to see some results. I was kind of disheartened this week. Like I said, I seemed like I was worse than before. But today has definitely taken a new turn, and I only hope and pray that it continues. And if it does, there's no way it's placebo, because like I said, all week I was pretty down in the dumps about it. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I have been feeling some tingling in my left leg. I should tell you my symptoms. I never did a pre-video. Okay, I've had 5 attacks in the last 4 years. I'm not currently, dealing with a relapse. However, my last relapse that started in August of last year never fully remitted. So what I'm stuck with now is just mild heaviness in my arms, mild numbness in my hands and fingers, numbness in my legs, feet, and toes. That's what I've been dealing with since last August. Certainly not bad. I can't complain compared to what some go through, but at the same time, it's freaking me out that I'm progressing, because it's the first time that it didn't fully go away. So this was a timely procedure to be having. And so anyway, I'm having this tingling in my left leg ever since I get this done. And I'm like, wow, what's that all about? Because I don't normally get tingling. And I'm just wondering, is that the numbness going away in reverse? I hope it is. So anyway, I'm glad that I had this done no matter what happens. That's what I told Dr. Siskin. I said, no matter what happens, I'm glad that I did it, because at least that I know that I've tried and done what I can, instead of having the what ifs plaguing me, like, what if I would have tried this? Would it have worked? I know, I'm going to know, because we did it, and I'm glad. And so I just wanted to report on my experience, and I will keep you posted if anything new comes up or happens. I'll see y'all later. Bye.